Right, so before you say it, yes, I took this video from George Muir. The other week ago on George M, and I see that he's doing this video. Could I beat this YouTuber in a fight? And I think to myself, I could take this, maybe it'll get 50 views, hopefully. That would be epic. And if it does. So yeah, I've got myself 5 tiers, forget about that bottom tier, and I've got 30 YouTubers. The YouTubers here are, you know, YouTubers in my friend circle, kid YouTuber, adult YouTuber, I've got pro boxer in here, and even a school, which is epic. So we've got 5 tiers. Forget about that bottom tier because this app is a nightmare because I've had to use this it's my sixth time recording this just because of that bottom tier. So just pretend it doesn't exist, right? So we've got easy victory, which is quite self-explanatory. I win first round, second round. Hard fight, I win, which it would be a close fight, but I just reign victorious at a point. 50-50, literally could go either way. Hard fight, I lose, which is the same as the part, and then I would die. So first we've got the YouTuber known as True Jordan. Yes, he's got timber and all that, but he's a big man, you know what I mean? I reckon I would die to True Geordie. He's just like I'd be scared to fight him. I wouldn't fight True Geordie. Please, True Geordie, if you're watching this, don't fight me. Right. So we've got Mike Jang, an amazing rapper, as we all know. He appeared on my podcast. He doesn't seem like the fighting type, but I wouldn't underestimate him. I would definitely say it could be a 50-50. Like there's a scenario where we both win. Um, Stephen tries. I don't know where to put Steven because I would never fight him because he's an amazing guy. You know what I mean? So, now I would put I would say I would die because I would let Steven tries kill me. So I don't think if I actually fought Steven try, I think it'd be a hard fight, but I lose. But I feel like I can't fight Steven tries. Can I? Next we've got Bruh Moment, who is you know he appeared on a collab like 3 years ago on this channel. We're not going to talk about that collab. It's long gone. Yeah, I know this guy personally, so I think that this could be 50-50. Now he said if I put him that I can beat him, then we'll have a fight. So technically, I think it could go either way. I think you could underestimate me. Next, we've got Jake Paul. And as much as we all hate the guy, I would probably die to Jake Paul because the kid is good at boxing. As annoying as it is, he's actually quite good at boxing. So yeah. Then we've got Mini Morgs. So Mini Morgs is about my age. He's fat as well, so ticks both boxes. I reckon that it would be a hard fight, but I win. I believe that I could beat Jensen, and this is a fight that could happen. I would do this. I would pay for the fight. Next we've got Bold Martin, and Bold Martin. It would be. I would probably die to Bold Martin to be honest, but I'm gonna say hard fight. I lose. I feel like he's getting a bit older, but he's a strong now. You know, I I wouldn't be to go too hard on Bold Martin. Then we've got Morgan Hudson, the nation's favourite YouTube star. Morgan he's good. I think he's not the best fighter, but I think it would be a hard fight I lose situation because I just I just don't he's like 19 or all that and he's a pretty poor boxer and he's pretty bad at a lot of stuff. But then we got 2017 Derv. If you Derv came back this year. I put 2017 because it was a kid and all that. I would destroy 2017 Derv. Like, oh, where did it go? Derv's gone. I'll bring it back. Right, we've got Bryce Hall, my favourite YouTuber. He is gonna be in the YouTubers as the TikTokers thing, so we'll have to see how he does. I would die to Bryce Hall because I would never let my YouTube idol die to me. Right, so we've got Rice gone. Easy victory there. Why do my top tier people keep disappearing? I'll bring it back. Right, we've got Holly, my good old sister. We've fought on a couple of occasions. I reckon it would be a hard fight, but I win with that one. Right, we've got Gamer Girl. Gamer Girl is like, I think 14 or something. I reckon it could go 50-50. I think Gamer Girl's got some unknown power that no one knows about, if you know what I mean. Rick Ross. I would die to Rick Ross, although he's not a boxer, but he's amazing. I wouldn't want to kill Rick Ross. Then we got Randolph, the guy who it's pretty ironic that Randolph and Reese Mason's are next to each other at the bottom there. Randolph, he's a bit big, isn't he? He's not the best boxer, but he made Heskey times, so he's unstoppable. I think it'd be a hard fight I lose with Randolph. Reese Masons, the channel's back. He's got like so technically Reese Masons is back, right? So I think, as lovely as he is, I think it would be an easy victory from Reese Masons, and I hate to be able to say that, but it's the truth. Right next, we've got Stingray, who is a YouTuber. I reckon Charlie's got quite a bit. I think it would be a hard fight, but I think I could beat him. Then we got Bad Rack Potatoes. Hodge. I would die to Hodge. Let's be real here. Hodge could probably beat. He's probably the weakest person on that tier that isn't Steven Tries, but Then we've got Amber, Marvel fan, who is my Disney Rank co-host. I don't really know why I put her on here, but I was just I needed 30 people. I just thought let's put her on. Of course I've never met her in real life, so I don't know her skill. I reckon that it could be a 50-50. I reckon she's got some fight in her. If we were to get in the ring, I think she could prove it up. Will Smith, my favourite YouTuber. I think it'd be a hard fight I lose with Will Smith, to be honest. Like he doesn't look like the fight type, but you never know with him, do you? And we've got Ruby Rube. When's the last time Ruby Rube ever did anything? I reckon it would be an easy victory for me with Ruby Rube. Same thing with Like Nastia. Like, what kind of a YouTuber is Like Nastia? She's like a 7-year-old Russian girl who's got like, I swear she's like one of the biggest like non-company creators. Like she's got 73 million, and if it was who had more money, she would destroy him. But I just don't think she would be a great boxer. I think I could beat her. And we've got Ryan's Toy Reviews, the 5-year-old. He's got like a lot of people backing him. So I feel like if I were to beat him, then like his dad would come in and like fight me. But if I'm fighting him alone, it's an easy victory. But I feel like the consequence for that would be massive. Then we've got Unspeakable Gaming. I think it'd be a hard fight I lose, and just he's awful, but I feel like he would be an alright boxer, to be fair. And we've got Ariana Grande. I put her in here for really one reason only, which we'll get to. Ariana Grande. I don't really think she's a boxer. I think it could be an easy victory for me. I think I could destroy Mike Tyson. Could I just put him in the E category? I say that category because I would get obliterated in seconds. I'm gonna save Lakili for last. So JC, another rapper interview. He's a lovely bloke, but he's had some stuff going, so I think it would be a hard fight I lose with JC. Then we've got 2017 Durban Rice Gun, which disappeared, so let's just put them back in their tiers. Here we go. And finally, the Mighty Full Wait for I'd save Lakili for last, so hopefully I don't get in trouble. As you know, me and Lakili have had a bit of a interesting saga, the whole beef going around, and if I were to fight him, which should be the end to this whole series, I think that it would be a hard fight, but I would win. He's strong. I've seen him fight a couple of times, and he's good. But I feel like on the day, the nerves would get the better of him, and that I could beat him. So yeah. So if I were to rank them of how easy they was, the easiest opponent at the top would probably be Derv, followed by Reese, followed by Ruby Roo, followed by Night. No, first would be Ruby Roo, then Like Nastia, then Derv, then Reese, then Ariana Grande, then Race One. They're right on toy reviews just because I'm different. Hard fight. The easiest one would be Holly. Then the next easiest one would be probably Stingray. Then Mini Moose. Then the Keeley. 50-50. The easiest one would probably be Gamer Girl, followed by Amber, followed by Bromo, followed by Mike Jang. Hard fight. Then the easiest one there is probably Morgan. Then JC. Then Will Smith. Then Randolph. Then Unspeakable Game. Then Bold Martin. I would die. The easiest one there is Steven Tries, followed by Bad Rack Potatoes, followed by Rick Ross, followed by Bryce Hall, followed by True Geordie, followed by Jake Paul, and then Mike Tyson. He's just some league of center. And I swear I'm missing someone because I had I had them in Venturers Academy on here, but it never appeared. So Venturers Academy, the school itself, it would be difficult. Because I don't know who I'm fighting here. Am I fighting the owner of the channel, I'm guessing? Who started the channel? Like, I think it's like the Matthew guy or something. So I would probably die if it's an entire school, because I don't really know the circumstance of that. So, yeah. That's the tier. Easy victory, hard fight, I win. 50-50. Hard fight, I lose, I would die. Then Mike Tyson, just take him. In my next video, we'll be reviewing Happy Go Lucky. Anyway, thank you a lot for sticking to the end. If you've made it, comment Rice Gum looks like your nan's neighbour.